Hey, I'm Danny, aka Topless. I'm hiking the Pacific Crest Trail from Mexico to Canada. Today we are in Etna. I'm about 1,600 miles in, and it's been a little bit of a surprise. There's been fires and smoke and things like that. Check out my video from yesterday if you want to see some really interesting smoke. And yeah, right now there's about 50 of us back here in this park in Etna because basically we're all stranded. We got a lot of us got kind of like a block on the trail where we couldn't go any further, and then ended up here, and now it's like, oh, how to get out of here. And with this many people in town, it's also causing issues where the grocery store is low on food. The restaurant that I was at last night ran out of just about everything. So on the plus side, big influx of money to this town. But on the other side of that, we got to get out of here. So my plan today is to get a haircut, I hope. I broke 2 tent pegs putting in my tent in a park. I don't understand how that works, but the ground looks super soft, but apparently is not. One snapped in half and one bent. So I need to get some tent pegs. And I'm not sure if I can do a resupply here because the grocery store is getting low. So I might end up finding a way to get to the next town just so I can get a resupply and get back on the trail. I'm also going to try and get more news about the smoke and things like that to see what parts of the trail are closed. On the flip side of all that, my birthday is tomorrow. And yesterday I showed up with a case of beer and just said, hey, I just announced to everybody, hey, it's my birthday. I'm Topless, it's my birthday. Here's beer for everybody. Enjoy. And ended up just getting to meet a lot of people that way, and lots of, hey, it's the birthday boy, give him another beer. I have a picture of me with like holding 3 beers and and trying to drink. I'll put that in right here. Yeah, it's been interesting. There are some outlets, so people are charging stuff, but they're all full. There's one shower which takes tokens that has a line almost at all times. But yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. If you look at my video from yesterday, it ends with somebody singing, and it's pitch black. You can't see anything. But basically, as part of my birthday thing, we were in a circle, just all chilling, and somebody asked me what I wanted, and I said, well, I just want Poppy to sing a song, because I got to hear her sing a little bit when I met her in Drake's Bad, and I was walking up on her while she was wrapping up a song, so I only heard like, I don't know, 15 or 20 seconds. So she actually played a couple songs for us last night, which was really awesome. So I got a little clip of that. It's hard to watch when there's nothing to see, even though she's singing. So I didn't put a whole bunch in there. I just put in like 30 seconds. So that's what that was. That's the explanation, is what I'm trying to say. The explanation for the end of yesterday's video is I asked Poppy if she could sing a song for my birthday. Okay, so what I'm showing you here is the little bits of ash. This is from my sneakers just sitting overnight. There's just ash in the air that's slowly falling. Oh yeah, check it out. Somebody just gifted me 2 tokens for the shower. Now I just gotta stand in line. Here's a quick look at some of the smoke. It's kind of hazy. And then in this direction, blue skies. Actually, it looks like there's more smoke over here. So yeah. I am on my way to get a haircut for the 5th town. Let's see if it works. It's such a catch-22 in these small towns because everything is within walking distance, which is wonderful. But everything is like 5 places. Compared to a bigger town where you've got every possible thing you could ever need, but they're all so spread out that just trying to get there you end up spending a lot of time and money on like Ubers and things like that. So far the best, yeah, now that I think about it, so far the two best places have been Mammoth, which had a free bus service that went all over the place, and Mammoth had everything. And also South Lake Tahoe, same deal. They basically had everything, and they had a free bus. So, but yeah, I don't mind being in a little town, being able to walk to the grocery store and walk to the only there's two haircut places actually. So I'm gonna walk to both haircut places. I hear the grocery store is getting pretty low. I was just talking to a couple guys who were resupplying and organizing all their food on a picnic table. And yeah, they were saying that the slim pickings, and if I hitch to the next town, I'll probably have a better chance at getting groceries and maybe getting on trail from there. So I'm thinking about seeing if I can get a ride up to Ashland, which is basically Oregon. So I'm so close. It really sucks. Like, it's killing me to not be able to just hike into Oregon. From here, the next town is like 55 miles, and then it's like another less than 100 miles to get to Oregon. And I might not actually be able to hike it because of the smoke. Oh yeah, now you can see it behind me. Yeah, so much. So, yeah, we'll see how the day unfolds. Can't plan an adventure. Check out this horse. It's like a random person's backyard. Very cool. So the first haircut place was a no. They are appointment only and they're booked out for a week. So I'm walking to the second, rather the other haircut place in town. So we'll see how that goes. So that is a no. Brittany, who runs the place, she said that she's booked out till September. So, but she has one person who might cancel today, so she took my number. She might call me back, which I'm not, well, I guess I'll keep my fingers crossed. I'm gonna check out the hardware store and the outfitter. Stopped at the gear store. I got one of these guys, these pads. I got some tent pegs. I got rain pants finally. I kept forgetting to do that. And yeah, I didn't actually say this a while ago, but my air mattress popped. Not popped, but had a hole in it. And I showed you some video of like getting it in the bathtub and finding out it was the nozzle itself. I got a new pad, a new sleeping pad, but holy cow, it's just not thick enough. So I got one of these guys as well, basically. So I'm just gonna double up and see how that goes. They're not that heavy, so I figure, okay, I'll carry this. And at the same time, whenever you stop on the trail and you just wanna like throw down real quick and just relax, I've noticed that these are the way to go. Everybody's got these. I've got like a small like butt pad, which is great for sitting down on a rock or something. But if you just want to spread out and have lunch or whatever, I'm finding it's kind of annoying. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a double use. I'm gonna use it during the day whenever I stop, but I'm also gonna put it underneath my my sleeping pad. So I'm gonna double up the thickness of my sleeping pad, basically.
Okay, I got him one, Tyler.
I just had breakfast at the coffee shop, ran into a bunch of hikers, of course, and someone said they called the PCTA and found out that the trail is open. They're not recommending you go south of Etna Summit trailhead. That's the trail that I walked, and you'll see in my video from yesterday. So, but north of there, they're okay with. So I'm on the fence. I might just resupply and get back to the trail as soon as possible so I can just hike the next 55 miles to the next town, because that's 2 days. That's no big deal. Yeah, just before conditions change and things like that, it would be great to get out here and get moving. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about spending another $0 here, but there's not that much to do. Just sit around in the park, which is not bad. It's nice hanging out with cool people. But I think I'd rather get back to making progress and getting away from all this smoke. All right, there we go. Double thick. Actually, there we go. Gonna sleep good tonight.
See this?
So I just got a shower. That's awesome. I was just sitting here talking to some people about getting out of here, and apparently there's another fire that just started at just past the Oregon border. So probably just gonna walk anyways. Find out at the next town whether it's a big deal or not. But yeah, fire season. Who knew? Probably everybody but me, actually. Okay, so more news just came in. A bunch of hikers actually went out and turned around and came back, including Musty and Pace, who are both very serious, very fast hikers. And if Musty and Pace turned around and came back, it's bad out there. So I'm gonna find a way to hitch around with just about everybody else. So I decided to stay an extra night, and since I decided to stay an extra night, I decided to do some laundry. Basically, I ran into another hiker who was saying, well, if you're gonna skip ahead to Ashland, you're basically skipping 5 days. So why not hang out an extra night and have fun? And I couldn't argue with that logic. That was pretty good logic. So I'm gonna spend another night here in, I'm in Etna. And because the lodging is free, right? We basically own the park. It's great. And tomorrow's my birthday, so it'd be nice to wake up with a lot of people. So yeah, spending the night. All right, I just found out from Paige that Cricket is the one who was doing the rainbow rocks back in the Sierras. So go check out those videos. I'll put some links in the description. So I have gone 1,600 miles on the PCT. And last night I broke a stake and bent a couple other ones. So today I bought a bunch more stakes, but look at this. That was just bent a little bit. Isn't that crazy? This one actually broke, like snapped in half. And it's not like I don't know how to put up a tent. I'm in a park and I put the stakes in, and for some reason, it's like they hit rocks, but they didn't get stuck the way they normally get stuck. They bent instead. It's really weird. So I ruined a bunch of stakes. So I'm gonna make a video on how to put stakes in correctly so you don't end up like me. All right, so change of plans. I'm not spending the night. I got a seat in a car with Shredder, Paige, and I forget the other person, but basically they had a car that's going to the next town. They had some people who disappeared on them, so I'm gonna hop in. And so 6:30 p.m. we're hopping in a car and we're hitching to the next town. So I'm all packed and ready to go. And I also did a stop at the grocery store to get a food supply, so I'm totally set for if they drop us off at a trailhead or if they drop us off in town, whatever. But we'll see how it goes from there. Who knows if the smoke has already reached the next town. It's pretty bad here. I'd say for half the day, little pieces of ash have been falling and settling on things. So let me just see if I can take a quick walk around and find some examples. All right, this table is a really good example. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. See all this? Like I can just brush it all aside. It's just ash just falling from the sky. All right, we got a big group, and apparently the ride we're gonna get is like a shuttle. So it should be able to accommodate like 10 people, which is gonna be awesome. Also, let me show you the sun, because right now I can look directly at the sun. Where'd it go? There it is. All right, we're about to get a blessing.
For a blessing for all y'all.
Can you guys like,
I'm a professional self-sounder, but God help me, I haven't had sound in it for a while. So there's two singles. They each means something different, and the double means a restoration, and you can claim that for anything, for anyone you want when you hear it. That's the principle behind it. Ready?
yeah.
Okay. So
Blow me away, baby.
there you go. Holy Spirit, I pray that you bless every one of these people. I pray that they have no more fire, no more trouble. That you would open just your beauty that they want to see, and bless them in every way so they can be blessed. In Jesus' name.
Awesome.
Each one of these are in a different key, and they're a little different, and they mean a little bit different. And the person that sounds them, whatever you have in you, that God put in you to put in the world, is passed on through this. Who you are, your blessing, your gifting. So anyway, for what it's worth, that's part of the teaching. Okay. The wind I used to.
It's amazing.
Now, this is restoration. So the teaching is whenever you hear this, if you listen for what God is saying to you, you'll hear it. And you pray this over your loved ones. Anything you want restored. Health, land, family. That's the teaching. A little rusty. And I pray this over all of you for restoration of what you want restored.
Wow. Wow.
Not perfect.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Woo!
Lord, I know what you've anointed.
He's killing it.
Okay, for the record, that was really hard. Like, I used to play a trumpet when I was in like high school, and it's slightly different because it's a much smaller mouthpiece, and you're trying to get the side of your lip, not the center. And that's how she can do two at once. It's because you do it for the side of your lip, so she has both sides, and then she just puts two instruments and she can do both. So that was very cool. She said it's called a chauffeur. I think that's the name of the animal. It's like a type of elk or something like that, or gazelle or something like that, but it's from not the US. It's a Jewish instrument. She said that she does it a lot in like Jewish temple and things like that. So it's pretty amazing. So glad she shared it. All right, we just fit 8 people, I think, in, no, 8? Oh, no, 4 and 4, 8, 9. We just fit 10 passengers in this truck, but we all voted to go to ice cream. So we all unpiled like a clown car. We piled in like a clown car, and now we're getting ice cream. Social proof that we actually got ice cream. So you got one? Yeah?
Right?
Everybody's got one? Ice cream? Yeah. Yeah.
The same with the
Let's take a break.
Let's just check it. Yeah, what? Okay, no, well, every time goes.
Wow, look at that smoke.
How much did we pay for a flight? I'm like,
The
right now?
camera just doesn't capture like
Let's just look.
Right.
the color.
Camera doesn't
For Namibia, $800.
Wow. All right, well, we made it. So I can kind of take a video if I cover my headlamp. So we made it to the next town, and it's dark, and now we got to figure out what to do. And there's 10 of us, so should be easy. All right, made it to town, got a tent set up, found a hiker box. And I'm not tired anymore, so I'll see if anyone's doing anything. I heard there's a brewery but it's like behind me into that darkness somewhere. So I'm not in the mood for that. So I think I might just go to bed.